Namaste.
Namaste.
Modi, we saw him as a chai wala to chahne wala.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So, how do you explain? What's your thoughts about this?
So I'll tell you from my example with my mother. The chai wala comment kind of struck a chord. I mean, it's said in a negative way. When Manishankar Iyer made that comment in 2014, she's a hardcore nationalist. She has worked with many of the top leaders in Congress. She felt very sympathetic about the way it was mentioned about him. He's a man from the lowest ranks of the community and society. So it struck a chord, and that's from when my mom became a Karyakarta, and she's been ever since a Karyakarta for BJP in India. So having said that, there is a lot of into the Chahne wala comment. Yes, there is a lot of winning of hearts, especially not just within India, but for outside of India also.
Yes.
Well, you see the COVID diplomacy.
Yes.
There are so many downtrodden countries that could not afford the research and development for a vaccine. We gave them free vaccines for these countries, which makes a lot of impact in the minds of people and how they view India. I mean, you've been living abroad, and I've been living in the US for over 15 years now. I know how I was viewed when the time I landed in the US in 2008. The respect has gone up multifold over the last 5-10 years, depending on seeing how Modi has been conducting himself and India's image abroad. So the chai wala to chai wala has come a long way now. So I feel it's a great thing for both India and for people abroad. Yeah.
Yes.
Namaste, madam.
Okay. Now, Modi's famous punch point is there, right? Punchline. Abki baar, 400 paar.
Yeah.
So, how many seats do you think he will be gonna win?
Right now, see, alliances are still fluid. As of today, BJP is looking at, India is looking at 370 plus. I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the election mode and the real polling happens, I'm pretty sure 400 par is a possibility. So there are two numbers that you have to be careful about. 273 is needed for half the majority.
Yes.
362 is needed for two-third majority to make telling legislations without having to look for outside support. So I will always wait to see 362 BJP going past 362. Even otherwise, I think making legislation in the next regime looks like very fluid, because BJP's own numbers are going to go up, so it's going to be advantage for BJP to make those decisions. So we will make that happen.
Okay, that's good. So we will revisit this your prediction after the results come.
Certainly, you can hold me responsible because these are bankable numbers that are coming from reputable agencies that run the people predictions.
Okay.
Nobody will put their name on the line. I think it was Sea Water or India Today that actually ran the latest poll predictions that came out today. 377 for NDA and 90 seats for India Alliance. So if you look from that standpoint, if as an alliance you cross 370, then it means you already have your two-third majority in the Lok Sabha. That's very easy to pass many important legislations. Forget everything. India never ever imagined that they would scrap 370, Article 370. Without even having had two-thirds majority, we still went and got that done. There's been absolute peace and calm and prosperity in Kashmir right now. So seeing all this will only add to advantage of BJP the way it governs the nation as a whole. So I would always like, as somebody that looks for India to have its greatest leap forward, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the case in the next 5 years. 370 we are eyeing at 370 for sure, yes.
Okay. And as a BJP supporter, what advice do you want to give for Bharat voters?
I sincerely request anybody and everybody that is having a vote to do, I really sincerely ask you to go vote first and vote BJP. It doesn't matter what your leanings are, but there is only one party that stands strong. I know people give this point counter that in a democracy you also have to have a solid opposition. Yeah, if you want to vote the opposition, please do that. But I don't think a vote for the current opposition is going to be of any help for India, because this opposition doesn't even understand what they're going to be doing in the next 5-10 years, and probably the 15-20 years coming forward. So it's better you throw in your support for a party that means a lot for the nationalism that it practices, not just preaches. So I ask you to please vote BJP. I really would look forward to having more votes coming forward of BJP, so that the opposition gets their act in order. At least that would be a way in telling, like, you have not been somebody that I could bank on. Now I'm telling you to do this by voting against you for BJP. This would be a lesson for the opposition also. So we look forward to seeing such things also happen in this election.
And as a NRI, what are your wishes? Do you think Modi will fulfill for you?
No, I mean, like, I don't see anything as an NRI as such, but I still hold an Indian passport and still a Bharatiya from all that that is available for us. So, as much an Indian, no matter whether people have taken their US passports also, they still feel so closer and at heart to India and being Indians. Even my daughter jokes about it. She says, at times when she wants to play Indian cards, she is still born here and holding a US passport. Well, I'm still an Indian born to Indian parents, am I not? That's the feeling, that's the sentiment you get with even kids that are going in our households. So we always look for welfare of India and Indians all over the world, not just India and Indians, like how the saying goes, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. All of us are one family, we are of one nature. Human race needs to be helping each other. Doesn't matter white, black, brown or yellow. It doesn't matter. So we are doing a lot of things in that direction, and Prime Minister Mr. Modi is actually moving the country forward in the direction. I'm very happy that he went out to reach a lot of down-to-earth nations doing the COVID diplomacy. I was part of the organizing team that put together the event at the White House launch, where he was honored by President Biden. I can tell you that there were so many people from so many walks of life which were very happy to be in the audience there. That is the enthusiasm that him as a person enjoys. I don't know if there will be another Narendra Modi in the near future or in the far future, but as long as the run goes, let's enjoy the run. Let's vote Modi. Thank you.
Thank you. And one last question. So, what do you your thoughts about Enmal?
Oh, yeah, fabulous. Our leader and my dear friend Mr. Annamalai has been the only person in the recent years to have visited every single constituency. There are 234 constituencies. He started out in the month of July, end of July 2023. It's a tireless effort. He has gone through each and every constituency. I happened to give him a warm welcome when he visited my district last month, and I could see the enthusiasm among the people. I walked in the entire Padayatra distance. That evening, I could see how much of an enthusiasm he has from people from all walks of life. We stopped outside the church. They came and blessed him. We were walking past some of the Muslim shop owners. They were very enthusiastic in receiving him. We walked outside a temple. They gave him Purna Kumbha Maryada. So there's so many things that, if you see, he is a person that I think is being accepted by people from all walks of life, all religions. There are street vendors that were there trying to get a glimpse of him. I mean, he's done his work. So anybody that hard work never fails. One thing I can tell you is all that BJP is able to make strides towards any form of success in terms of double-digit vote share. It would be certainly on the backs of so much of an effort that has put in over the last 30-40 years by his seniors. But the effort from Mr. Annamalai is phenomenal, and somebody that has witnessed that firsthand, I can tell you, he's a once-in-a-generation leader. People say that he is a good chief minister material, but a lot of people that are outside of the state of Tamil Nadu think he's a solid prime minister material. I really think it is the truth. He has the enthusiasm, the energy, the pomp, and the knowledge that is needed to lead a country into the far future. I look forward to seeing so much of support come from non-Tamil diaspora in the United States. I see a lot of people that came here right now who told me, hey, I've been watching Annamalai's videos. That's very interesting because, yeah, he is able to connect to an audience that doesn't speak Tamil. His English is so eloquent. His impromptu debates and discussions are getting a real connection with the masses that are watching it inside India and abroad. These are greater things for a leader in the making, and I really wish Annamalai goes the longer distance and the longer duration of the distance to come. We are all waiting to see that happen, and it will happen for sure because it is his hard work, it is our support that we all bank on. We are not looking at any other factors to come in and help. Hard work never fails, and so for that reason, Annamalai is never going to fail. He's going to be a success story in the future for sure. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with you. Tamil Nadu is now in safe hands, in safe direction.
Right.
All the best to Mr. Annamalaiji.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time in having this conversation with me.
Thank you for you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.